Yo, what's good, Bash fam? Reacting to the Boston Celtics versus the Orlando Magic, the first round of the 2025 playoffs. The Boston Celtics got Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, Derek White, Pritchard, Al Horford, and the rest of nobodies. The Orlando Magic got the Wagner dude, the other Wagner dude, Paulo, Caldwell Pope, Anthony Black, and the rest of nobodies. Let's check it out.
Of course, the Celtics with the high expectations to win another title. Holiday, his first shot in the playoffs.
Really didn't my bad.
Save that time from Carter. So each team a combined 0 for 3. Wagner gets inside and sneaks it in off the glass.
Defending champions. Oh, the lamps.
And Carroll turns it over. Derek White, the crossover, goes in
Floater.
floats it up.
Nice.
And the Celtics get their first points. Joseph looking for back.
I forgot Jaylen Brown got I was like, where's Jaylen Brown?
Hello. Slowed down the
Big
progress
buddy.
a bit, but he's right back on top. Jaylen Brown. Brown sidestep, kicks it out.
Through
White,
ball.
corner three.
Splash.
That's good. Corey Joseph back up top.
Wagner.
Wagner finds Mancaro. Mancaro a contested three.
Shot
Good.
clock.
The shot clock expires. And he looks happy. We've said this before. I don't think he's ever looked happier playing basketball than he's been here in Boston.
Euro.
That'll make him happy.
My kind of Euro step.
Yeah, but you have to understand, Mike, when you're going on a
Behind the back.
championship run as
So,
with the lefty finish.
the reigning
Excellent
MVP.
game in the play-in victory Tuesday.
Pick and roll.
Porzingis to
Steal.
that pass right to Jaylen Brown. Back
Nice.
Public block from behind by
shit.
Black. Brown gets the rebound. Porzingis up top to White.
ball.
Long three-pointer. That's good.
Flash.
And now with the Boston Celtics.
Up.
Houston to Isaac. Isaac
Hey.
inside. And Cornette takes an awkward tumble. Seems to be okay.
See them, have you scored?
Back up top. Sam Hauser on the drive. Peyton
Richard.
Pritchard, his first three of the night.
Flash. Damn, this Celtics are scary, man.
Tatum
Ooh,
falling
so.
away. High arcing shot is good.
Ooh, I
Second
had that
field
with my
goal.
bad.
Now 9. That's the largest lead here in the first half. There's Cole Anthony. Pass deflected by Porzingis. That size once again. White and Pritchard. Pritchard
Three
stops.
ball
Pops,
splash.
and hits. Peyton Pritchard
6 man of the year, come on.
three-pointer. And the Celtics up a dozen. Timeout Magic. Jaylen Brown guarding Wagner. Gets inside, turns, and scores. Tough shot. And Wagner now in double figures with 11. 7 on the 24. Pritchard spins, gets it up.
Oh!
One under. Razzle
What's it? I take
dazzle
2
from
steps after the step
Pritchard.
through.
That fires up the crowd.
Same move.
Wagner does the same.
Same move.
Some sweet moves.
Wow.
Carroll and Wagner now with 24 of the 28 points for Orlando.
Three
Wide open,
ball
3-pointers
splash.
good. His third 3-pointer. Carter to Pope.
This is a close game
Caldwell Pope.
for a 7 seed versus the best seed.
Carroll, 3-pointer. That's good.
Nice.
No, then Carroll. Magic have the pace
Not
they
this season, I
want here
might
in this
still
game.
get it.
And Houston knocks down the 3.
Whoa,
9 straight
Celtics
points
are in
by
trouble.
Magic.
See them go off, man. We need that 50 points.
5 for 14.
Derek White tries to answer and does.
Yes.
White with 14 points here in the first half. He's 4 of 6 from 3.
But they're playing
Follow.
against the greatest three-point shooting team that the league has ever
Follow.
seen. So they better raise that level, DB.
And Carroll using his size right there. Jaylen Brown drives back to Cornette. Horford. And make him put it on the floor. Brown now sneaks inside. Gets the shot off. Cornette
Nice.
right there to throw it down.
Play pass.
Tough
Ew.
four-way shot. Short. Rebound
Suzanne,
goes to
come on, man.
Carroll.
I'm living with those contested twos last 2 possessions.
Big buddy.
Shot blocked by White. Slap.
They request can block Harlow.
And Carroll drive shot blocked by
What?
White. Slapped it off the backboard. Tatum
This match.
posting up. Corey Joseph jump shot. It's
I
good.
won.
Height advantage for Tatum.
Orlando were leading.
They're hitting.
Wagner against Porzingis. Nice feed inside.
Bro, Celtics look so vulnerable.
Down. Magic back up by one.
By the way, everybody's healthy, so they have no
Knowing
excuse.
that it's going to be a game of runs, not letting the game get away from them. He was very pleased with the first half.
Oh,
About limiting the
nice.
threes. He said, I'm knocking wood on that one.
What?
Shot hits the top of the backboard, which is inbounds. Doesn't go down. Brown ahead to Holiday.
Very quiet, it's open. Step
Holiday
back.
steps back.
Flash.
Drew Holiday with his first points.
Unbelievable handle,
points
Mike,
and didn't
but
put that
great
out.
timing. He can quick shoot somebody who's got more size.
Very
Derek
quiet.
White puts it in. Three-pointer
Damn.
for White. His fifth three-pointer. That was critical in the first half because they didn't shoot the ball well early. And Carroll well defended by White, but Carroll gets it back and banks it in. Celtics
Nice
should have been a
pass.
travel. Kristaps Porzingis lost it on that play. Wagner. Anthony Black left wide open and hits the three. Holiday to Tatum. Tatum layup shot no good. Brown the rebound. Kicks it back out. Drew Holiday straight on. Hits a three.
Come on, Mike.
Tatum, okay.
Inside.
Tatum, how many points you have, bro? I'm expecting you 30 piece.
Pritchard against the much taller Ben Carroll.
Up! Ah!
Lays it up and in.
Jamal Mosey can't be too far away from thinking about his timeout. Their offense just isn't clicking the way it should, so you just
that's
get
a
the
nice
ball to
game.
Paolo.
Ben Carroll knocks down the three. Whacked on a screen that set up Ben Carroll's open shot. Tatum gets away. Throws it up. Porzingis tried to tip it in. Tatum right there on the
Nice.
slam.
Tatum.
Couple of dribbles. Shot clock winding down. Pulls up. Jumper won't go. Pritchard once again keeps it
Hey,
alive.
ball.
Brown on
Dunk
the
that shit,
drive.
boy.
To the rim.
Okay.
But yes, those you fight over screens, and that's one of the hazards of that. You get
Pritchard
knee
does.
bruises, bumps.
Wagner misses, but Carter
Wow,
cleans it up.
nice. 11 points game. This is a low scoring game.
Score. Three-pointer for White. His sixth three-pointer. He's got 25. Goes right to Tatum. Go back for Carter. At turnover. They had the numbers too. White down the other end. Stops and banks it home.
Yeah, that's
Caleb
15
Houston
steals now.
Gets inside. Blocked from behind by Hauser. Picked up by Horford.
Pass to Tatum, boy.
Horford back out. Pritchard. Three-pointer.
Flash!
His leadership, vocal leadership, has really improved. Joe Mazzulla's talked about that. Then Carroll gets in the paint, pulls up, jumper's good.
Nice.
A 28-point, 10-rebound game for Ben Carroll.
Ball is going off, man.
Tatum, Pritchard fires away again. Rattles it home.
Bro, the thing is that Tatum doesn't have to do much. Like, everyone on the team, they're really good. So I don't even know, like, it doesn't have to have that 30 points, 40 points games. But
17 points.
it seems are always there for him.
And Ben Carroll has
That's why it's
Derek
good
White
to
in
have
front
to
of
win
it.
MVP.
Inside, blocked by
Oh,
Horford.
shit. Imagine getting blocked
And
by
then
a
a foul
40-year-old
on that
man.
pass. Horford got fouled.
Never be me.
Pritchard, the crossover, gets inside. The lefty layup. Puts it in off the glass. Pritchard with 19 points.
Whoa.
And Carroll drives, gets inside, scoop layup,
That's
gets it to go.
yeah, that shit.
Tatum, three-pointer.
Best 3 points
That's
of the
good.
game.
That's gonna feel good in a number of different ways for Jason Tatum.
I would not be surprised to see more and more players
Paulo
coming to play
Banchero.
next to that young man.
Derek White
Nice.
drills another three, his seventh of the game.
Bro, all the way up. This second quarter. Now, the gap.
Mr. Chippy.
10 of 18 from the field, 7 of 12 from three. As
Nice.
Jonathan Isaac with his first three-pointer. 35 for Ben Carroll, 35 of their 81 points. Nice feed inside. Holiday. Just an easy bounce pass, and Horford able to convert.
A lot of players have the physical components. It's mentally, emotionally. How do you handle
Lamps.
the ups and downs of a postseason?
Lamps.
That's what he's trying to encourage.
Oh, Wagner. Tatum on the drives, gets inside, lays it up and in.
So the
15 points,
snooze
13
fest.
rebounds for Jason Tatum. Final seconds, Boston Celtics in their quest for back-to-back titles.
What are you doing? Like, everybody won. Get free now. This crazy guy. You're doing too much. Like, bro, I know you want minutes, you want to score, you want to have that extra points in playoff, but bro, relax. Celtics versus. So Tatum got injured. Where's the box score? Okay. Paolo, 36 points. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. 11 rebounds, double double. 23 for France Wagner. Nice. Corey Joseph, 0 points. I don't know what that is. Cordell Pope, 6 points. Wow. Everyone here, donuts. They required 30 points. 7 of 12. Tatum, 17 points. 40 rebounds. 1 of 8 from 3. Like, bro, why are you shooting so many threes? Jalen Brown, 16 points. 9 for Jordy Day. 5 for Porzingis. Oh, shit. Pritchard, 19 points. Nice. Okay. Good ass game, man. I predicted a sweep, man. This is going to be a sweep. I just feel bad for. I feel bad. Check for extra clips. Celtics. Okay.
After
Tino
a
got
close
injured and coach shouting at him. Why though?
first half, the Boston Celtics ended up running away with Game 1 versus the Orlando Magic, but it didn't come without an injury scare. Jason Tatum on this hard fall
Wasn't he
onto his
supposed to
wrist
die
was
then?
on the ground for quite some time. He did get x-rays after the game that came back clean, so I could only assume that he most definitely would play in Game 2. But while he was laying on the ground, Joe Mazzulla told the trainer not to go out to Jason Tatum and then yelled at him to get up.
Bro, this guy is tough.
And the foul was ruled a flagrant one, so let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. But Tatum, he did return to the game afterwards, shot the 2 free throws. He did miss both of them, so obviously the fall affected his shot. But then later in the game, he hit a 3, so hopefully it's not too bad. As I said, I assume he'll play in Game 2. And he finished the game with 17 points and 14 boards. Derek White had a massive game. 30 points and 7 threes, and then Paolo on the other side of things looked unguardable. 36 points and 11 boards, but obviously the Magic lost, so you're going to let Paolo get...
Damn. Prayers to Tatum, man.